We got a pretty good matchup for Thursday Night Football this week, and if you live in a state where Pick'em is available, Underdog Fantasy is running another new customer special. You can add this Jared Goff to any one of your Pick'em entries to boost your payouts. Here's an example of one I put together. Bijan Robinson lower than 92.5 rushing and receiving yards, Kirk Cousins higher than 283 passing yards, and Josh Allen higher than 263 passing yards. This would turn $10 into $60, and if you add the Goff special to that same entry, it would turn $10 into $100. They are running a special right now where if you sign up today using code POP, not only will you get access to that Jared Goff special, but also your first deposit will be matched up to $500. So if you want to start small and put $10 out there, they're going to give you $10 free to play with. If you want to do 100 or 200 or 300, they're going to double it all the way up to $500. So head on over to underdogfantasy.com right now and don't forget to use code POP. Yo, what's going on, everybody? We got Gridiron Guardians Part 2. We're going to go over everything. The content's live right now, all the new cards, how to get content for free. Quick disclaimer before we jump into it. If you missed yesterday's video, we are out of town for the next couple days, so doing videos remotely from a hotel setup, no face cam, but you guys probably don't care about that. You just want the information. Let's go ahead and talk about it. The reveals were earlier this morning, so if you missed them, we didn't get a chance to put out a video on that content, but obviously we're going to be able to cover it all in this video. Let's start with the solo challenges here. So the Citizens in Distress section did not update, but I didn't think it was going to because there are enough solos in here to max out the milestone rewards. It's just a matter of being able to unlock these. So as you can see with the Scrappers section, we could play these right now if we want. That's because we have enough Scrappers players in our lineup for Boom Bros, for Legitimate Legs, etc. You need 2 players with that type of chemistry in your lineup to be able to play. There's a free 81 overall welcome pack George Karlaftis you should have received in part 1 of the promo. There's actually an upgrade token in the field pass that gives him up to an 84 overall. He can get any one of these chems: gliders, Legitimate Legs, Boom Bros, etc. So you really only need one other player from each tier or each team to unlock these solos, and I think now with the addition of a bunch of new 83s and 86s in the game, you should be able to get these a little less expensive. I know people are going out and paying like for the 86 overall Chris Olave to get the gliders one. There should be more gliders in the game now that are less expensive to get these done, and the main reason you would want to play through them, you get some coins, you get a 78 plus GG player pack, but at tier 4 120 stars, which is capable right now, you get a hero fantasy pack for any 86 overall GG player. The part 2 86 overalls are actually pretty good, especially for no money spent players looking to build up your team. You can earn 4 of these in total among this entire promo, and if the packs update, the part 1 packs or the original packs you could have earned before part 2 came out update, you're gonna have some good choices. We will be dropping a video likely tomorrow, very early tomorrow morning, going over the best 86s to take out of this pack, so stay tuned for that. If we can find some time in our schedule, I'll drop the video today, but I'm just not sure because everything's kind of up in the air right now with me being out of town. We have the Gridiron Guardian solos as well. These don't require any type of special lineup to be able to play through them. Originally there was just Act 1 and 2. Acts 3 and 4 have been added. This promo's over, by the way. There's no part 3 to it. The milestone rewards here aren't very good. You just basically get field pass XP, and when you get to 100 stars, if you want to go that route, you get an 81 plus GG player that is non-BND. New objectives and other ways to earn XP in the GG field pass have come out now, and just keep in mind this expires in 5 days, 4 hours and 43 minutes. Next week we're getting season 1, we're getting a brand new competitive pass, so this field pass had a short lifespan here, and you're going to miss out on free rewards if you're not able to max it out before that expires. There's coin rewards in here, there's season 1 XP, there's a bunch of 81 plus packs, but the main things that you really want within this field pass, number 1 is going to be found at level 12. I assume a lot of you have unlocked this already, but it's another 86 overall GG hero fantasy courtesy pack. I earned this and saved mine. We're going to open it up in this video to see if it updated already. I'm not 100% sure that it will, but it's definitely going to be worth the try. If it did, you're still going to have an opportunity at the end of the field pass to earn a Part 2 GG hero, which is an 86 overall. So you can see here at level 20, not only do you get a GG hero that should be updated with Part 2 players in it, but it's also not B&D. So if you want to sell the card to make some coin, they're a little bit over 100k currently, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to keep the card and use it, or use it for another set, you can, because it is non-B&D. And then I mentioned that upgrade token to get the George Karlaftis card up to an 84 overall. That one's going to come early on. Hopefully a lot of you have already earned it, but I did just want to point that out, that it would have been able to be earned at level 6. Maybe some of you are just getting to the promo now and missed it last week. As I mentioned, more objectives have been added. Very important to have a Gridiron Guardians player in your lineup to achieve most of these. So put that Karlaftis in there. Even if he's a backup defensive end, he'll still be able to help you get progress toward these challenges. So there are statistical objectives. You have the milestone stars from the solos. Hitting 50 stars and 75 stars will give you XP. The sets have not changed at all. You have your head-to-head / solo battles rewards as well, so making sure a GG player is in there. House rules is still going on, by the way, and then the daily tracker, which I don't know if this is working or not. It's been been back and forth. Remember, we do have double XP on the Season 1 field pass going on right now, but you can do the math at home here. If this field pass only has 5 days left and you need to get up to 11 daily objectives to max this portion out, you may miss out on some of that if you haven't been completing your dailies. Really no surprise here with the item sets. We did get 5 champions at 89 overall, whereas Part 1 only had 4, so kudos to EA for giving a 5th one. Unfortunately, these cards are pretty underwhelming, so if you missed the reveals on GMM, you know, we had a couple last night on Twitter with Vita Vea and Trevor Lawrence. The other 3 are Jermaine Pratt, we have Drew Dolman, and then finally Lawrence Guy. So like, it's just, they're not exciting players. And it's kind of tough, right? Because I hate that we're not getting the exciting players, and I would like to see, you know, people that are going to bring attention to the game mode and to the promo itself. On the flip side, a lot of people complain about us getting the same cards over and over and over again, so we got some names that we typically don't see at these high overall. So, you know, I kind of get both sides of it, but generally speaking, very, very underwhelming and disappointing promo. But with any of these 589 overalls, and of course the 4 from Part 1, all it's going to require are 86 to 87 overall cards. Doesn't matter what promo they come from. It can be, as you see here, aka it can be from the GG promo, it can be core elites. You put 5 of those 86 or 87s into the set. In return, you're going to get the player of your choice. And so if I wanted to do this Vita Vea set right here, you know, we could get 2 more 86s, and that would allow us to complete it. You don't get anything back as BND. That's been the case for most of the big promos, the Thursday promos this year. And if you ever are unsure on what you get back in return by completing a set, all you got to do is look at the upper left to the description. We also got 2 LTDs in this promo that are going to be in packs for the next 48 hours. One of them is Teron Armstead, so we have another left tackle there. 2 89 overall left tackles dropped this week. The other is Khair Elam, which looks like a pretty good zone corner if you run a lot of man. I think his man was only 82, so I'd probably stay away from that one. And I thought maybe with the high zone and a higher overall, we'd see our first deep out zone KO cornerback. We did not. He does have deep in zone KO, but here are some of the abilities that Elam can get. I don't expect that card to be overly expensive just because we have so many good cornerbacks out there, and like I said, he's pretty decent. I think the one card that a lot of people are probably going to want is Vita Vea, and he is going to be our first defensive tackle or just defensive player to get inside stuff. We don't know if it's going to be as good as it's been in previous years, but because he has 92 block shed, he can get inside stuff activated now for a total of 2 AP. If you were wondering about Trevor Lawrence's abilities, and as you can see, we're in the catalog here, you can go and see any of the abilities on these players, but if you're wondering about Trevor Lawrence, he doesn't get anything new that we haven't seen yet from a quarterback, but he does happen to get Gunslinger there. He's not the fastest quarterback, but decent looking card. Maybe we give him a try when we get back from vacation or get back from out of town, but those are your cards, your 89 overalls that came out today. I mentioned it earlier with the 86s. Trayvon Morrig, pretty good budget user there. And then we got a bunch of offensive linemen for part 2 with the 86s. A right guard, a right tackle. I believe there was a center somewhere in here as well. Yeah, this guy. So we got some pretty good options from the 86s. Here is the free 86 overall pack that we earned from that midway through the field pass reward. Let's go ahead, and again, sometimes I like to give this pack like an extra hour to update, but let's go ahead and see if it did update with the new 86s, and it looks like it did. So if you happen to save this pack, that's definitely a W there. Again, we'll be dropping a video going over the best 86s to take out of this pack, but there is your proof that it did update, at least for me, so you guys can all check your pack if you save this one, the one from House Rules potentially, and then you still have 2 more from the solo challenges and maxing out the field pass to get these cards. Let's close it out with the pack offers. We got a Pro Platinum Elite bundle. These are always good if you're looking to make coins, so it is very expensive, $100. You're going to get 5 82 plus Elite players, 15 80 Platinum players, and then 3 86 plus Elite players. Remember, the 86s can go into a champion set for this promo, so you're getting 3/5 of what you would need to build out an 89 if you care to do that. 5 more 82 cards, 82 plus cards, and then 15 quick sell cards. Normally, you can turn this bundle into at least 400 or 500k. I would assume with the 82 pluses and the 86 pluses, it's going to be worth a lot more if you try to sell those cards. So pretty good value here as far as the Pro Platinum Elite bundle goes, if you're a money spender. But again, $100 is a lot to a lot of people, so I totally get it. There's a 83 plus GG player offer for $25. I'd say this is worth it if you're trying to build any of the cards that came out today. You get 6 83 plus cards. Obviously, none of them are B&D, so for $25, not terrible. And then we have a Gridiron Guardian Champion pack, so for $50, you're going to get 1 89 GG champ and also 1 86 plus GG player. I don't think that's worth $50. If it was a fantasy pack where maybe you got random 3 options out of the 89s and you got to pick one, cool. But if you get stuck with just any of the 89s, we talked about how boring some of the players are that came out today. I just don't think this is worth $50, but people will spend money on this, so there's going to be a good chance that these 89s aren't super overpriced on the auction house. So if you're a no money spent player, little money spent player, this is still a good pack, not for you to open, but we can let everybody else open it up and make these cards easily affordable and obtainable on the auction house. And that's going to wrap up the video. More on the way, but that's everything you should be doing right now to get the free content from this promo and all of the 89s if you care for any of them. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.